It's the kind of house they don't build anymore. A relic of a time when the world wasn't in such a hurry. When there was still time for a little charm and elegance. It has stood empty for a long while. In the Amityville horror. Get out.
What's good, YouTube? It's Coffee. Back again. Hit them buttons for me, man. But y'all see it, man. These two nurses were out here whiling, trying to create another Amityville horror out there in Amityville, Long Island, New York. Some people call it Strong Island. I don't know. Hit the comments if y'all know about Strong Island. LI. Long incarceration. But basically what's going on here, man, is, we got a health crisis going on, you know what I'm saying? And if that gets out of hand, it could be damn near like a horror movie out here in Amityville, Long Island, New York, you know what I'm saying? Where like people just rotting away, passing away, dying, like, I don't know, just not a good situation. And these two nurses, Julie DeVueno, 49 years old, and Marissa Ureo, 44, both worked at this Wild Child Pediatric Healthcare in Amityville. And real quick, we gotta just pause and say, Wild Child Healthcare? Like, what kind of fucking name is that for your healthcare establishment? I don't know. I knew a dude at one point in time who went by the name Wild Child, and he was a wild one, man. He clapped a couple people around the way. But I don't know. It's not really relevant to what we're talking about here. But why would they name their doctor's office, a pediatric doctor's office, Wild Child Healthcare? I don't know. It just kind of sounded kind of bugged out to me. But anyways, these two broads have been arrested for selling fake treatment cards. And that's what I mean, man. They're selling the fake treatment cards, right? The treatment is a very important thing. And if people don't get it, it could end up like the Walking Dead out here in this civilization, right? And, you put that Walking Dead type like atmosphere in Amityville, New York, and you got the Amityville horror all over again. Now, when I seen this, that, they both got caught up and, they made $1.5 million allegedly. This got to be by the Fed, right? This has to be a Fed case, I believe, when it comes to this kind of like healthcare schemes and all that. It has to be a federally type deal. But anyways, when I seen this and they said, like basically they were the main staff at this establishment, I said to myself in my head, one of them has to be a nurse practitioner, right? Like two nurses just can't have a doctor's office. One of them's got to be a nurse practitioner. You know what I'm saying? Because practitioner, I mean, nursing school, period. Like if you made it through that, you got your nursing degree or whatever, you busted your ass, you worked hard, you deserve that. Like, hats off to you. But if you step out of boundaries and start selling fake treatment cards, you're going down like Nino Brown, you heard? But DeVueno, Julie DeVueno, the 49-year-old individual here that we're talking about, she was indeed a nurse practitioner and actually owned the practice. And basically what was going on was they were slanging these fake treatment cards, $220 for an adult card, $85 for a kid card. So like that's a super play discount if, it was for the kids, not for the adult. I guess that makes sense, right? Because you have to go and pass these off to try to get into wherever you're going, you know what I mean? And kids ain't really going nowhere. Adults are the ones who're going to have to board airplanes, go to concerts, wherever you're going, like the adult ones. That's what's really going to be trying to get passed off as the real thing. But to keep it a buck, I mean, they are the real thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, health officials were all just giving these cards and they were filled out. Like, hit the comments, y'all, and let me know if when you seen these treatment cards and you looked at them, you said to yourself, like, for this wild times that we're living in, you know what I'm saying, where this health crisis is being kind of pumped daily through the news and the media. Like, if we don't get this thing under good control, it's going to turn into the plague. Like, it's that serious, that critical, that crucial of a situation, and that these cards represent that you got that treatment, and then you seen that it just looked like a hall pass at a high school. Like, I was like, yo, people is going to be faking these things left and right. You know what I mean? So essentially what I'm saying is they got these from the government just like every other doctor's office. So when they fill them out, they're real. But they took it a step further. They just didn't like say, yo, give me that bread. Okay, I'm going to fill this thing out. Okay, you can go pump this off, pass this off wherever you're trying to go and move around. No, they went into the actual database in the computers, in the healthcare doctor office internet, and said, yo, these people got the treatment. Like, they actually were giving people the fake treatment cards and then entering it into the health database. So that's wild, that's going to take a lot of backtracking and, but it's the feds. They got someone for every job. They'll just, break off everyone off this list and tell whoever their tech person, hey, you go in here, all these, delete them out the database, out the algorithm. You know what I'm saying? Because algorithms rule the world. And that's where we're at right now, you know what I mean? But that's, they tried to take it a step up for people, like, hey, we're not just going to sell you these. You're actually, as far as the government's going to be concerned, you're going to be in the free and clear. That, like, you're safe, you're treated, you're good money. Now, what happened, how they got knocked, was somewhere along the line, someone must have got the telling, got the snitching. Someone must have went home and told their friend or something, yo, I got this fake treatment card. And they said, where'd you get that? And they said, yo, over there at the Wild Child Care Pediatric Jump Off, they're selling these things like hotcakes. You know what I'm saying? Because undercover detectives went in there and were able to spend their money and get their hands on one of these fake treatment cards. So when I hear that, when I hear detective, I'm thinking this actually isn't a Fed case. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like it would be like undercover agent or something like that. So maybe this is just a state beef. I don't know. Hit the comments, guys, and let me know what kind of time you think that these two broads looking at, or you think that they should get, or you think, like, do you believe that, yes, indeed, that like Amityville horror is going to be going on all over there, because there's going to be all these people moving around town representing that they got the treatment and they really don't, and it's just going to create a whole health crisis on top of the health crisis out there in Long Island. Amityville horror style. Like, it's going to be ugly out there, I mean, come on, y'all. We'll see on the news every day how bad this crisis is. Do you really want to see what a crisis on top of a crisis is like? I don't know. But anyways, when they went and executed search warrants on the houses, you're seeing this picture of all this cash and a ledger, and it's just like, whoa. First off, why does it feel like whenever, like, you see a big drug bust or some kind of operation like this, like, whoever perpetrated the whole jump off, the ringleader, just has all the cash laid out in their crib? Like, nowadays it would make more sense, but we've been seeing this forever since crime's been going on. But nowadays I get it. Maybe people want to flex, stunt in front for the gram or for social media, like, yo, see all this piles of cash I got, which, please, you should never do if you have some kind of criminal scheme going on, and you most definitely shouldn't be keeping a ledger of the criminal activities, which is what they caught as well. They basically got the whole record books of the whole scam that they had shaking and moving. So that right there is going to pretty much assure that they're going to go down, like I said, like Nino Brown. It's not going to look good for them. Now, when I first heard of this whole jump off, I was thinking, man, is this where AB got his fake treatment jump off? But then I was like, oh no, remember his chef exposed him that his massage therapist had a connect or something like that. But who knows, maybe it came from Amityville, New York. But it's just like, damn, man, how do you get exposed by your chef and your masseuse? Like, you must not be paying your employees too well, right? Like, for real, like, those people working for you like that, when you're filthy filthy rich. You're supposed to take care of them. I mean, you know, at the end of the day, I guess they shouldn't run and tell that like Martin Lawrence on you, but that's just wild, man. And if I recall correctly before, when those wild, wicked allegations came against AB, wasn't that by like a trainer or a massage therapist as well? But real talk, jump in the comments. Let me know what you guys think about this whole situation. As always, guys, be smart when you talk about this, because as you know, this is something we're not really supposed to talk about, I guess. I don't know. But for real, do you think this is serious? They should be slayed, hit with all kinds of time. Do you think this is wild reckless of some healthcare officials doing some ish like this? You know what I mean? At the end of the day, no matter what profession you're in, there's always going to be a way to make money under the table. And people are going to be tempted to do that. And that's what these two nurses did. Like I said, one is the nurse practitioner who actually, that like this was her doctor's office. And the other was an LPN, licensed practical nurse. What do you guys think? Is she going to, are they going to get hit with some practical time? Or are they going to get sent up the river with a ridiculous bid? I thought this had to be a Fed case. But, you know, as I stated, undercover detective doesn't sound like feds when it comes to the law enforcement side of things. So let me know your thoughts on it all below in that comment section. But as far as the whole Amityville horror thing as well, like I said, comment and let me know if you guys think it's going to be extra Walking Dead Amityville horror out there in Amityville, New York, Long Island, Strong Island. But yo, and going back and watching that old school trailer, that ish is wild, right? And for those who keep up on haunted ish, yo, was the Amityville horror real or fake in your opinion? There's a lot of people saying out there that that whole ish was just some old fraud, lies or whatever. I don't know. And yo, like, did you guys hear the Psycho music? Did all scary movies after Psycho came out, did all scary movies have the Psycho guitar riff? Well, it ain't a guitar riff, whatever you want to call it. Did they all have that in it? And on the real, was that Morgan Freeman disguising his voice and doing the voiceover work on that trailer? What do y'all think? Maybe I'm tripping. I swear, though, I felt like that sounded a little bit like Morgan Freeman. Y'all let me know in the comments. Thanks for watching. It's Coffee. This has been another episode. Let's talk in the comments if you're new over here. Daily content. We talk music, news, sports, and more. I'll catch you guys on the next one. Let's talk, though. You heard? It's all about talking with you guys, the people. And I'm gone. Peace.